Hey, it's Nour Zibdeh, functional nutritionist, and you are here because you want to learn something new to eat better so you feel great. So let's get started. Today's video is 3 things you can do to boost your thyroid health. This is especially important for you if you have hypothyroid, if you have Hashimoto's, and if you don't know what that means, I'm going to tell you in a little bit. Or maybe you've been told your thyroid is fine, but deep down inside you know something is not right. You feel tired, can't get out of bed, having trouble losing weight, feeling cold when everyone else is fine, or maybe constipated. All of these are signs of hypothyroid or low thyroid function. So make sure you watch till the end because I have a lot of good information for you. The first thing you want to do is to know the root cause of your problem, or in other words, is it an autoimmune or not? If it's an autoimmune condition, that's called Hashimoto's, that's a weird name, and what that means is that your immune cells are attacking your thyroid gland. And if you don't know whether it's an autoimmune or not, then you've never actually got to the root of the problem. So you can take medications and supplements here and there, but without addressing that specific autoimmunity, then you're never going to feel great. So if you don't know how to do that, you need to ask your doctor for 2 important labs. Sometimes doctors only check for one, and that's not enough. You need anti-TPO and anti-thyroglobulin. I know these names are a little complicated, so what I've done, I put on my website, the link is nourzibdeh.com/thyroid labs, and I'm going to put it below the video, and you can go there and download a copy of the lab that I recommend for my patients. That's really comprehensive. If your doctor's not willing to do these labs for you, don't wait. There are so many people suffering, and you might be suffering, and don't wait for a doctor to order labs. You can do it yourself. Get those numbers, figure out the root cause of your problem so you can address it properly. The second thing you want to do to boost your thyroid function is to remove gluten. I'm mentioning this because 90% of hypothyroid cases are autoimmune, and this is crazy, and a lot of doctors are not even screening for it. Now, why is it important to remove gluten? We just know that when there is gluten, which is the protein found in wheat, barley, rye, and things made from them, what they do is they activate the immune system, they trigger those immune cells, and they start attacking your thyroid gland. So even if you take medications and supplements, if you're not getting to the root cause and removing the gluten, which is triggering those immune attacks, then you're never going to feel good. And sadly, gluten is found in a lot of delicious foods, so breads and pastas and crackers and things like that. So even sprouted breads and white bread and whole wheat, they all have wheat in them. And it's not enough to just be on a low gluten diet. You really have to remove it 100% from your diet. So make that a priority. Find the time and the energy to do that for yourself, and go 4 weeks without having any gluten at all. Unfortunately, a little bit will trigger an immune attack, so you will never really know. The third thing you want to do is to boost your digestion with digestive enzymes. Here's the thing. Your thyroid needs certain nutrients to produce T4 and T3, but also a slow thyroid function is going to make it harder to get nutrients from all the good foods that you're eating. So it's kind of like a catch-22. You need those nutrients, but you can't actually get them from food. And I do recommend digestive enzymes that have stomach acid, or HCl, and because they're going to be important to extract the zinc, the iron, the B12, and amino acids from all the good proteins that you're eating. And it sounds crazy to take stomach acids, but it is really important because it will stimulate all the digestive juices throughout your gut. Now, there are certain products that I recommend, and you can always contact us for specifics, but one thing you can do at home, you can easily get from a grocery store if you don't have it. Get some raw apple cider vinegar and take a tablespoon mixed in with 1/4 cup of water right before your meals. What that does is naturally stimulates the stomach to produce digestive enzymes, and that will help with digestion and absorbing of nutrients. So these were 3 things that you can start with. Know whether your condition is autoimmune or not. Remove gluten from your diet if it's an autoimmune condition, and take some digestive enzymes to boost your digestion and absorption. Now, these are not the only thing. There are 13 things that I recommend for people to boost thyroid function, and I didn't want to go over this in here because that will be a very long and complicated video. So I've put it all in my website. The link is nourzibdeh.com/thyroid thyroid health. And I have all these terms, what they all mean in the labs, and I also have all for free the 13 steps to get to boost your thyroid function. So make sure you go there and get all this important information. Now, what I would love to hear from you is, did you find this video useful? Do you have any follow-up questions? Are there any topics similar to this that you want me to answer? And make sure you write those in the comments below, and also subscribe to the channel, and would love to see you next time. Have a good one.